So hello everyone and welcome back to the mini interview series that we are doing from the data platform Women in Tech group with the women speakers at SQLBits, which is a SQL Server based data conference that's happening in Wales between March 14th to 18th this year. And if you looking for some good training and a good conference to attend, this is the place to go. Great conference, great people. The person we are speaking to today, her name is Marthe Moengen. Please forgive the way I say it. That's the closest I could get. But she has two sessions at this conference. One is on Power BI Data Mart, and the other is with Johan, who's another really awesome SQL family person, on building trust in your data, why data governance is the key to success. We will be talking to her on what these classes are about. Our sponsor for today is SQL Taylor Consulting. They are a remote DBA shop. Joe Fleming of SQL Taylor Consulting donates $20 to Girls Who Code for every guest on this show. So thank you, Joe. And if you are watching and looking for remote DBA needs, you may want to consider it. So let's get started.
Welcome, Marthe.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm from Norway, so I'm based in Oslo, and I started speaking 2 years ago, I think. So yeah, been lucky enough to travel around and been speaking on some conferences. I am a data engineer, data analyst, data enthusiast, and yeah, when I'm not doing data stuff, I guess I'm mostly climbing, or I like to be outdoors and do some trad climbing. So in Norway, we have a list of peaks that are above 2,000 meters. So I'm collecting those. So I think it's like 370 peaks or something, and yeah,
Oh, nice.
I have 200 or something. So
Very
yeah,
exciting.
I'm getting there, but that's yeah, that's what I'm spending my time on, and I'm not doing data stuff. Yeah.
I do sport climbing and bouldering.
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
I love that. I love that.
I'm going to bring my
Excellent.
shoes and my harness, so maybe I can find some place to climb in Wales. So
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
let's do that. That
Yes,
would be
for
great.
sure.
Okay. I'll bring my gear too.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Nice.
So why don't you tell us about your Power BI session?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So it's a 20-minute session, so we don't have that much time, but it's going to be demo based. So we'll jump right into Power BI Data Marts and try and answer. So what is Power BI Data Marts? How can you use it, and why or when should you take advantage of that? So it's going to be a lot of demos, and then we'll try and sum up those answers at the end.
And that's one of the lightning sessions, right? The 20 minutes, is that what those are? Okay, great.
Yeah.
So then your big session with Johan then on data governance is your,
Yeah.
big one, right?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And that's a big topic on its own, the like data governance and how can you build trust into your data. Mm-hmm. So in that session, we're gonna start with looking into the theory part. So we'll look at the sort of bullet points with different topics on data governance, and then we'll try and connect that towards some technical examples using Purview. So how can a tool solve some of those things you need to think about when you're working with data governance? So it's going to be a combination of those, I think. So I like that session because we're not only doing the theory, which can be a bit difficult to like wrap your head around, but we're also do that technical example approach where, okay, so what do we actually mean by implementing security or taking advantage of lineage and so on? So yeah, combining those in that session.
Great. So what is the kind of audience you expect for the first one on the general, who are the kind of people who are going to gain by attending the Power BI Data Mart, what, how, and why?
Yes, I think, well, you should probably know something about Power BI. So if you're using Power BI Desktop or your organization is using it, and also maybe if you're looking into do I need Power BI Data Marts, or you're wondering what that is, what's the features, and how we could take advantage of that. or to check if it's something for your organization. I think that's the ones that will gain most from joining that session.
Okay. How about the one on data governance?
Yes, on data governance, it could be both, because we're doing both the theoretical part and the more practical part. Since we're looking into Purview, if you're curious on that, I think it's a good session to get that basic understanding on how Purview works and what you can do with that tool. So the techies could like it from that point of view, but also if you're maybe more from the business side, and you're figuring out that, you know what, our data is becoming a bit crazy, we need some governance, then that's a good session as well, because we'll go through some theoretical points, and then you can see, okay, what does that mean from the technical point of view? So I think that's probably a broader audience in that sense.
Sorry, I'm just wondering why Zoom is not throwing any subtitles at us. I like it to be friendly to people who are hard of hearing, and usually it does it on its own. It's not very good at it, but it does it. And today there is nothing. It's the same link that I use for everybody. Oh, well, yeah.
No worries. That's not on you.
Yeah.
Is this your first time speaking at WITs?
Yes, it is. It's my first time attending, actually. So really looking forward to it. So I've heard so much great stuff. So, and also looking forward to meet everyone again. So it will be fun.
It's my first time coming to WITs too.
It is amazing.
Yes,
cool.
I'm really excited.
Okay, yeah.
What's the costume you have planned? What's the costume you have planned?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not sure. I'm thinking something with elves, maybe. But also,
you'd be a good elf. You've got the good elf face too.
Yeah.
I told Rosie that yesterday.
Ears and like that stuff. But I was also like going in the other direction, if that should just be a dragon or something. So I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm still debating. Yeah. What are you going as?
I'm going to be virtual. Les is going in person. She's got plans for her costume.
I've got a thief outfit. I've got like a black cape and a hood. And
amazing.
I know, I'm super excited. You won't know who I am because I'll be all covered up in my thief outfit.
That's a good outfit. No, I need to do some thinking. Yeah. Too many options.
I've heard so much about the party and all of the extracurricular activities. I'm just really excited to get to be there for all of that.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to be tired, I think, on Sunday, but that's part of the game.
Yeah, that's usually the case with conferences, the good ones at least. You're so tired. You're tired and you're so happy on the last day.
Yeah, you can measure how good they are on how tired you are from how social you've been, like hyper social. But that's the good part.
It's all those social activities. I need a nap during the conference so that I can keep up during the day.
Exactly.
I'm old for the kind of activity I used to be at Summit. I have never been to BITS, but I've done 23 years of Summit, so I have a good idea of what those conferences are like.
Yes, probably.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I like it that BITS has so many options, though. It's evolved from the time when just party-going extroverted people are the ones who like conferences. I mean, there are options, and they are very sensitive to different kinds of people, neurodivergent kind of people and everything. I really appreciate that. Like, really amazing work there.
I was really excited to see that they had like a daycare and the quiet room and a meditation room.
Right. I think they have something for some kind of a special networking option for people who are quiet, introverted too. Something, I saw something. I don't remember the details, but there is something to that effect as well.
Really nice. Good. Then we can go and deload.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
That's needed.
Great stuff.
Well, I can't wait to see you again and say hi in person and come to your session. I'm going to try and come to all the women's sessions. Hopefully there aren't any conflicts. So I have to pick. I want to come to them all.
Yes, no, same. Yeah. Always targeting those. No, that's good. No, it will be fun. Looking forward to see you there for sure. Yes. And then get a card from your box.
Yes, I will be handing out inspirational cards again.
Yeah. Perfect.
Thanks so
All right.
much.
All
Thank
right.
you,
Thank you, guys.
ladies.
Bye.
Bye.